Okay, so this video is going to show you how to create this optical illusion cube. Okay, if you have a ruler, I would use it. If you want to get started doing this with a pencil, you can, but any type of drawing material will work for this. Okay, so even though I'm using a ruler, I'm just kind of lightly going to measure things. Like I said, if you don't have a ruler, you could use the edge of the paper to trace around, or edge of a paper or a folder or something. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start out with a box. Does not matter what size the box is. I am going to measure mine so that the sides are 4 inches. But like I said, the size doesn't matter. Okay. So after you have your box created, I'm going to connect these. Oh, that was bad. All right, so after you have the box created, what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler or your paper, doesn't matter which. I'll show you how we can do it with the paper here. Line up from corner to corner, and you're just going to draw a diagonal line. Okay. Now from here, you're going to make little dashes on this line just every few spaces. If you don't, once again, if you don't have a ruler, do your best to just make it even. But for me here, I'm going to use this millimeter mark just to help me. So right on this line, I'm going to just make a dash that goes across. So like I said, measurement doesn't matter for this. It just is a helpful guide if you happen to have a ruler. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect, in order to get these straight lines, I'm going to connect the point of the corner down with that tally mark, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of swivel the ruler. So I just go straight down, okay? Then I just rotate it so this ruler still stays through the point here, but it goes through this dot. Okay. So do your best. That one was bad. Do your best to keep it right in that corner. So then this one should be like perfectly diagonal with it. And then you'll continue that all the way through to the end. Once again, if you just have a piece of paper and not a ruler, you can do that same thing. Okay, so then we'll do that same exact thing to the other side. Start in the corner up to the tally mark. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to match up with this line, diagonal line here in the middle, and we're just going to kind of eyeball it and create some lines that go straight across diagonally this way. I'm probably going to do about 6 or 7 lines on each side. So there's 3, maybe only 5 actually. 4, and then 5, and then I'm going to actually do this here. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. So I want to make sure and try to match 6 lines over here on this side as well. So I'm going to start here. So 3, that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now in order to make this look like it is 3, that optical illusion effect, you're going to start, doesn't matter how you start, but you're going to start with 1 row and you're going to fill in those boxes every other, okay? Like a checkerboard. You do not have to use black to do this. You could do a variety of things for this. This is just the basic setup. Okay, so I'd finish that all the way across, and then I'd go in and I would leave the blank space. So I'd start, so this one was white, this one is black, so this one needs to be white. So then I would just do the other one, and then eventually it will come together to create kind of a checkerboard. Okay, so it'll start to come together to kind of look like this. Now, yours does not just have to be black and white. You could use whatever type of materials you have at home, whether it be colored pencils or markers or watercolor, I don't know. So you could go in and create an entirely different effect by having a different color in there. You could also kind of practice a gradient of colors, mixing things together. This is the part where you guys get creative, okay? I kind of like the way that looks with that. So I could fill in my entire cube with that, okay? So your only requirement here is to create an optical illusion cube like we've just done here, but I want you to put a spin on it, okay? So let me know if you have questions, and I can't wait to see what you guys create.